On the blue side, it is the LPL with Cora1, Clearlove, Rookie, Uzi, and PYL. And then on the other side, it is the LMS representing Team Fire with Ziv, Karsa, Westor, BB, and Ole. Very interesting, and we know that China, they came to play.
So I want to see the LMS try hard also.
Yeah,
because
but you can't just try hard now like that. Like, if they practice for 2 weeks coming into this?
Fair enough.
Now,
I mean,
2 weeks, I thought it was
you
one
can't
week.
go back in time and practice hard, but you can pick the things that have emerged in the preseason as extremely strong.
Yeah, and what's cool actually about this as well is like if I contrast to Worlds, like the big downfall from the Chinese teams at Worlds is the fact that like they're speaking different languages and you still got Rookie here in the mid lane, a Korean player. Whereas LMS, like, you just got like the best top laner in the region, now the best jungler in the region, like one of the best mid laners as well. Like you got like a bunch of really good players and they're all speaking the same language as well. So like communication-wise, they should still be on that like high level.
Sure, I think Rookie is one of the Koreans who's doing a good job learning Mandarin. So at least he can communicate. But also LMS, I mean, we know the players are very good mechanics normally. They've been a little bit behind strategically. If you look at international, they should be able to show up here. And if they get a good try-hard comp, they should be able to win.
We'll see what happens. The players are ready, so we're going to send it over to our casters and get on their way.
Thank you very much, Shocks. And we are getting ready to start another match of the 2015 All-Star Tournament, another 5v5 regional matchup. ICE has been winning a lot. Global warming is not affecting them, but we're going to get the match going soon anyways. I'm Rivington Bison III, joined by Aiden's Iron Moon and Mitch Kreppel of Vorspools to get into this matchup. And gentlemen, we've seen a lot of game diversity already. We've seen some troll. We've seen some amazing. We've seen people try to troll. Not really working out for them, but ICE, like I said, they are on the up and up right now.
I definitely think we're going to see more try-hard as the tournament goes on here. Those fun game modes, people are going to be like, that's the fun time, but you got to get to serious business here. You got to get your region that IP boost.
It's all
It's always the guy that kind of ruins the fun, right? Guys will all play for fun here in the tournament, and then someone starts try-harding a little harder, and then you don't want to lose, and then suddenly it's like the most sincere, like 5v5 pure try-hard mode.
It's like an Anivia pick. Like, what is that? Who picks Anivia when you're having fun? That's try-hard, right?
Man, it's so try-hard.
So looking into this game, we're going to get into Champion Select. So let's see what these teams have for each other. Fire and Ice, we have LPL versus the LMS going live in just a few seconds once they get this locked in. The picks and bans are on the board here. We've been seeing a lot of the Gangplank. Fizz getting locked out of this one along with Twisted Fate. But let's see what the picks become here.
Straight
bans.
at Westor with these bans, but it looks like the LMS are going to ban some meta champions here that are rather strong. But this is going to leave a lot up for both of these teams.
Yeah, Dr. Mundo, definitely a pick you want to be careful with because he just gets so incredibly tanky and the regen so hard to deal with in the jungle there. And then we've seen, you know what, Rageblade on this patch, dude. It's not healthy.
We've already seen the Jax attack.
The Jax attack. We needed to change that one out, and hopefully we'll see a more balanced top lane matchup.
There's a try-hard pick right there.
It's a try-hard hover. I don't know if they're going to go for it just yet. But I do think that it is a good pick up against Westor. No matter where it goes, it's going to shut down whatever assassin he ends up playing.
Yeah, it's the same. We saw that at All-Stars IWCA as well, just going up in priority again, back to just kind of Worlds vibe. Even though Kalista isn't that great anymore, I talked to Reckless earlier and was like, yeah, dude, talking to him, why pick that when Blade of the Ruin King is worse, Runons is worse, but it's just because Kalista is such a, it's a team comp pick. You still bring that utility, you bring that engage to the team, you still always have a play that you can make, so still rated very highly here at the LMS side.
But then Karsa on this Lee Sin. We saw him at Worlds with the Lee Sin. The kicks over the wall to stop the Gnar ulti coming in, saving his team. And now he has that aggressive jungler. He was going for the Nidalee, he's going for the Lee Sin. And this looks like Karsa, he wants to make some plays early. But speaking about plays, got that Rengar for Clearlove.
And surprisingly, no mage support that Braum goes through. They do need a bit of a tank line though. Rengar jumping in with the Wu ulti is still kind of an assassin, so that does put more emphasis on a tank support that you would want, even though this patch heavily favors mage supports overall, obviously with Thunderlords as your keystone and Spell Thieves as your goal per 10 item.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ale go for the Morgana here. He's an incredibly good Morgana player. I think he's actually the best Morgana player in the LMS region. Pairing that up with the Kalista,
I was going to say, I'd like to see the Morgana getting not picked here.
Yeah.
Could be that Fiora in the top lane. We've seen it since Worlds. Ziv, not super dominant in there, but definitely can make some plays, and that's what I like that I'm seeing from the LMS side. From Fire, they're looking to start a spark. They are looking to get players that can make plays. Like you said, kicks over the wall. You can do things with the Kalista ultimate as well. Definitely a lot of options that they're playing with here. Like you said, Assassin coming from the LPL. See what LMS feels like they can counter with here. Set up for themselves. It would be nice to be able to just bind that Rengar down and pick him off easy. Comes to it.
It's rather difficult. You're going to have to carry some pink wards with you because of the sweeper not being able to see people.
That's true.
You'll see like their outline, but you won't actually see them. And
But
get
they're
that true
cheaper
sight.
though. Just fill your pockets.
Definitely, definitely so. Actually, ironically so, a Rengar technically could influence support itemization in the late game because you want to go for a pink ward slot. That leaves you with only 5 slots really for items. That may mean that you want to go for the hybrid sidestone item in following that because they're more slot efficient. Like, it all trickles down, even though the spooky ghosts are so incredible.
I don't think you're ever going to do that on Morgana.
Yep.
It's so powerful. 4 seconds slow, 40%.
Yep.
You pretty much guarantee ultimate, guarantee binding.
I thought it would have been the Caitlyn. Uzi really liking the lock in that Caitlyn we've seen in the recent past.
Just MF so strong with the change that you can just loss hit minions. The one auto attack arrest is what you're looking for in lane.
Yep.
Every time she switches target, she deals additional damage, and she just itemizes so well with the new AD carry itemization. Especially, this is still 5.23. This is not the patch that's currently live on servers, so definitely a bit of a change.
The MF has some new mechanics to her as well. The love tap actually applies on the second hit and the first hit of her double up, but also if you kill the first minion in a double up, it's going to do substantially more damage. So if Uzi or Uzi can actually kill a minion and hit them with that second part of the double up with the love tap, that's an incredible amount of damage during the laning phase.
Let's see if that can be avoided. Baby and Ale in the bot lane. We'll see if Ale can beatbox them to safety once they're there. Crepo.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see if Karsa can shut down Clue in the jungle. Otherwise, he has pretty much free pickings because no real tank here on the LMS side. He can pretty much pick up any target if he goes into deep. He does get the support from that top lane Lulu. A lot of skirmishing on the LMS side though. Not really a team comp that wants to play together too much. You know, Fiora, Duelist, good in these skirmish 1v1 situations. Ahri is an assassin. Kalista, Morgana really work together to get kills. Maybe Morgana can procure some picks. So very pick-oriented composition coming out from LMS. Not really looking for the coordinated team fight.
Yeah, it does also look that Team Ice, though, they have a little bit of a team composition where you want to have that 5-on-5, but Rookie and Clear Love are just going to dive the backline. They're going to go after that squishy and try to eliminate them immediately.
They're diving, both Rookie there and Clear Love are diving in. They have a double security blanket with a Lulu buffing up one of them, and then Braum potentially shielding one other guy from harm. In the meanwhile, all the way in the back, it's bullet time reigning supreme like on the enemy there. So if the blue team can group here, definitely advantage.
Oh man, I want to see those blue speeds up on Rengar.
Puts them into a big pile. Hopefully they don't get picked off by the side of Fire. This game is definitely going to be electric between these two teams, and it's something that Fire needs to win. There's something 150 points towards Ice right now. There weren't points gained yet out of the 1v1 tournament as they were just going back and forth until we get to the final, but Fire definitely needs to step up soon.
Yeah, my boy is Fire. Come on, get in there.
I'm picking Fire, and there's NA love there, but definitely not showing up just yet. Remember, you can head over to Twitter at LOL Esports. Fire win, Ice win. Use the hashtag. Let it be known who you think is going to take this game right here. You can see these teams are absolutely stacked. This is going to be a good game. I like that we got kind of try-hard comps out of both. I'm not going to lie. Once both teams go try-hard, it gets a little more fun. We're going to be onto the Rift shortly, and we're going to see if these guys really bring out all of those tactics, all of those mechanics they talk about going crazy in scrims. Do they finally put it on the Rift, or do they stay kind of measured again? We'll see.
China going full try-hard for this tournament. Hearing about how they've been boot camping for 5 days here. That's crazy. That's intense for the All-Stars.
It is. Sharpening their teeth, as Mad Life said.
Yeah, I think they even had Aaron with them. Not just like any coach, one of the most established coaches in League of Legends history. And their draft is resembling that. They have a very well balanced draft, clearly a goal in mind. They can play the skirmish game, which is necessary on this patch. Very snowbally. A lot of gold.
Yep.
Gain has gone a lot quicker, but they can actually group up. So if they fall behind, they still have strength in numbers.
Let's be honest. We all want to see All-Stars be trolly. Like you guys said before, once you get on the stage, you are gunning for the finish line as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I would still like, the one aspect that I do enjoy, if they go super serious, is the vision game, because it did get changed a lot, and there's so many layers to it. So, but I think I'm one of the few people that actually really enjoys that. So,
blue trinkets, man. Blue trinkets everywhere. Oh, coming from behind though. Does have Dark Binding back up.
Ollie, cashing in a little bit here. It looks like it's going to be the charm on PYL also. No follow-up though. Just kind of a back and forth here. Rookie's going to be able to get a quick Q out and a sphere of damage. So everybody backs off. Some love taps. They just say hi. We're going to get into our lanes.
Might be rough here in the middle for Westar playing from behind. Rookie launched his Q first, got the magic shield, then the charm applied. So Westar playing with charm level 1 into a Kassadin with a big HP disadvantage. That's going to be an incredibly rough laning phase for him. Because you can just hide behind your creeps, and by the time so you get the angle and the charm, well, you can land your Q and that. So the level 1 is absolutely free here for Rookie. Gets in the push, so he can definitely start snowballing this lane off the level 1.
Yeah, especially when you have that lane in your favor. You see the walk of the Ahri, where she's going. It's very easy to keep going behind your minions. So Rookie seems like he'll be fine. The binding onto PYL to make sure some CS can be easily taken here at the turret.
I think this is the most try-hard first 2 minutes of any game we've seen here.
Yeah.
Because everybody's been like, oh, just 5-man invade them, just have some fun. It's like, no, these two guys came to All-Stars to play some League of Legends, try to win.
Yeah, definitely try hard. Karsa, it's all on him right now because top lane should be in favor for Koro pushing here. Look at that trade he's putting on the Ziv. Mid lane already advantage for Rookie due to level 1. And the lane with the melee support is actually pushing down a bot lane, ruining the whole poke trade advantage that BTN always should have. So triple push here, triple winning lanes. The only way you get out of that is with a good jungle gank.
You see Ziv and Koro in the top lane right now. Koro running Thunderlord's Decree. Ziv on the fervor of battle. Keep you updated on some of the masteries. PYL not in a good spot right now.
Uzi
Cooling him off.
straightforward, though.
Uzi looks like he's trying to fight it. He's definitely playing that mental game of we still have this fight. There is somebody coming. But once Fire figures out nobody else is coming, they go for the fight. Oh, he could get taken down here. The Clear Love flashes in for the W. Uzi to the other point. What a play coming in from Ice.
That was the only correct play Uzi could make, flashing forward into the lane. There were no other choices. Over-aggression there. Fantastic flash there. Uzi initially got caught while we see Karsa lurking here, trying to sneak a kill.
He's got flash, too. It looks like he's actually going to get abandoned here. If he
He's waiting for Clear Love to head back in without vision. No, he
wait.
waits it.
Oh, he doesn't have vision in that bush.
Yeah, timed really hard. So initially we see overextending from PYL, Uzi responding by moving up, trying to get some aggro, but they find themselves kind of caught a little bit. Yeah, we see the replay right here. Oh yeah, sidestep onto PYL, good exhaust here. Now Biba turns onto Uzi, gets the black shield too. Not really accomplishing much there. Could have saved it for later. Ren's actually a little early.
Gets him there, the second
and then Kilo showing up. But look at this flash from Uzi here, so smart.
Right into that. Oh,
vision. Talk
right
vision.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, man. That gives such a lead to that bottom lane, though. 2 assists going over to Uzi, but he also has a gigantic CS advantage here. He came back with double longswords to the double daggers, so he's already on his way towards an Essence Reaver.
Also, Clear Love being in the right spot, picks himself up 2 kills throughout that, so 2-1 now. Baby, you can see he was a little taken back by that play, but he's still ahead in the game.
Yeah, it's paramount for Baby and Ollie to keep pushing right now. Just get the Thunderlord's Decree proc with the Tormented Soil, just harass, keep the minion away, because once they get pushed in, it's going to be the same story all over again. And Karsa just, he's still looking for that initial gank.
Clear Love on the flip side of that, though, getting those 2 kills and being so far ahead on Rengar. Whenever I'm looking at a Rengar player and they aren't doing anything in the early game, even if they're trading kills, I think it's advantageous for the Rengar because they're getting stacks of their passive. They're getting stacks on that necklace, which influences them mid-game, late game. So he's already well on his way.
So there's more control. Ziv did ping, so he knows the ward came over from a jungler. Karsa is still trying to play that cat and mouse game. We saw it once in the bot lane. Now we're going to see it.
Oh, there's nothing there.
The Crux got taken. He's forced forward. The jump goes with Karsa. Everything happening in favor of Clear Love and Koro, but Koro out of mana. He cannot do anything but throw glitter. Bot lane's getting a little bit of love here. Spell shield nicely coming out on the Winter's Bite, and Fire makes it out clean there. Yeah. Little trade back and forth, but
immediate aggression once you know that the jungle and the top laner are occupied.
Why not?
Yeah, strategic mistake here from the LMS. Obviously, they saw Rengar move in and they still tried to challenge that area. It should have been wiser for Zip to just straight up base, and good reaction from the bot lane. So again, we see LPL as a team. They're working together, like actually in the top lane, crossing up in the bot. PYL tried to like mad life his Winter's Bite there, almost hit it. So
another thing too to keep notice of here is Ziv used his TP to get back to lane. So if the LPL and Ice have been on top of their strategies, Koro, he has a window here to make a play that cannot be answered by Ziv.
I was just going to mention that. I think the only caveat right now is the fact that he's not 6. They wait on that, double TP somewhere, and you have a safe dive. So could be waiting for it. That flash forward from Morg. I don't think they're going to get much out of this, though. Very nice, unbreakable. Ollie could go down. There's that TP we were looking for just now. They don't even need Koro to be level 6. Clear Love could be taken down by Westor, but he hops out of the brush, trying to gain a bit of that distance, and Clear Love looks like he's in a very sore position, jumps back in. No
No kill,
help is
though.
coming, but yes, he is keeping that alive. That's going to be Bibi going down. Another kill coming in for Rookie. He picks himself up too after the long con on that teleport.
Yeah, that was the TP from Rookie in the mid lane.
Yeah.
And then Clearlove came up to try and hold that way, but Westor is there, and he doesn't even get a kill for it.
I think they were actually expecting Koro to come in. That's why they kept that distance.
Yeah.
Surprise!
There is
It's Kassadin. We got Riftwalk. Instant kill there. Really good initial opening move there. If it wasn't for that medley teleport, it would have actually worked out. Really
Yeah.
good aggression, but yeah. Good team player here from the LPL overall.
This is so scary for the LMS. You have 2 kills on a Kassadin, 2 kills on a Rengar already 7 minutes into the game, and you have CS advantage in the bot lane on Uzi. This is spelling disaster already.
More importantly, you're having all that against you when you're playing a skirmish composition. If you're playing teamfight, maybe there was a way out. You know,
You
by our
wanna
powers
pick-
combined, we were greater than our individual pieces. But like you're playing skirmish and you're losing it. So this is where especially this patch, this meta game, the snowball will start going. Koro waiting for the repost, misses the Q afterwards, but definitely knows his matchup.
Painful stuff all around, baby. Just hitting 5. Uzi's been 6 for quite a while here, so they're trying to just get back on par with the lane. 4-1, coming up on 8 minutes in. A lot of movements from the LPL here to put him on top. And like you said, with the Assassins already rolling, it's going to be very hard for Fire to do anything. 2v1 in the bot lane here. They knew PYL was coming, but they still can't even fight back with Uzi there.
Yeah, that level advantage and that CS advantage coming in. Has the crit cloak already. But if we look up at the top, it's actually quite interesting. Koro is going for the Frost Queen's claim, an item that we've seen on supports and mid laners. But since he has that mage top, he's pretty much welcome to get it.
Yeah.
Thing is, this helps out his team so much because they have those backline diving assassins. But also, they don't have to be assassins in teamfights. They can go pick you off in the jungle.
Yeah.
So if Koro hits that, he sets up Clearlove and Rookie perfect.
Looking at the farm around the map, really top lane is that only, no, not top lane is the only disparity. Bot lane 70-38, really what's hitting BB where it counts right now, and he's got to get himself some safety. This stops Ollie from even roaming to help other lanes. He's so far behind as well.
Rookie pulling ahead right now. Once Kassadin comfortably stays even CS and gets a Catalyst, it's almost impossible. I would even say just impossible to do anything against him in lane in terms of denying him any additional CS, which means he will smoothly get his Rod of Ages, and then the ball starts rolling. As Ari, you really want to push out and roam, but looks like it's actually nice here. Double roam, clear off ultis.
This is that moment where you just grit your teeth and hope nothing bad happens.
Well.
Maybe gets the call. Nice spell shield. Not going to last forever, but Ice's engage won't either, so they start to peel off of that. They don't have enough time. Ignite coming back up for Westor. He could get jumped and killed here, but Rookie will not be able to finish that one off.
That's this matchup. Just need to get ahead early, and if you don't get the jungle gank, doesn't matter if you have 8 or 10, 20 CS, eventually Kassadin just
It hurts.
go ahead.
When we saw Westor take a lot of damage early, you already said that was going to be a tough lane for him. It's only gone that way, falling downhill very quickly in that sense.
The one item disadvantage here in the top lane though, while you're building Frost Queen's Claim, you can't make use of the spell steep stack, so that actually gives Ziv some leeway to get even in the lane, but even with that inferior build, laning-wise, Koro's still pulling ahead in CS, and he still has the pressure from the teleport. So overall, things are looking really, really grim here for Team Fire.
And now he has it completed as well, so he's going to be getting that extra income. Is this enough, though? Zip?
All does not does he have the chase.
Now, Koro's got flash.
Slow wears off, flash over the wall. He will be okay, but they have that call now. Both teleports are up. You won't lose too much off of this. And already has a lead in his lane, so not too terrible for him. A lot of pings to the bot lane, but it looks like everybody's starting to go towards that mid right now as the bot turret for LMS has fallen, and Fire's looking for a different opening.
Yeah, now they're just sending Uzi to the top lane with such a CS advantage. They got the bot lane turret. It's all about getting turrets in the preseason right now. It's so much local gold for you, and it just opens up the map. You can do so much with those extra minions pushing.
Yep. That minion strength.
Yeah.
Especially since the cross-map play that there used to be, you know, we lose tower, we take dragon, just no longer is viable in this metagame, or sacrificing tower versus Rift.
PYL though, a little greedy here. This could hurt quite a bit. Throws out the Glacial Fissure, he's kicked back. That's what we remember from Karsa. Uzi might be able to do something here. He does make it rain onto Ollie. That's the TP from Koro, but they're not able to get too much. He gets hit under the turret, and Koro's practically out of this fight with Wild Growth down. The chase is still there from Ice. Spooky Ghosts are out, but here comes Westor with the charm. He's only got half a mana bar, and they take down BB. Both summoners there. both summoners down on Ale, and LPL on Team Ice just take the lead. Very, very big. 6-1 now. 4,000 gold lead is what they're looking at. Fire is just being snuffed out at this point.
Tryhards.
Tryhards.
It's actually, I was sitting here, I'm like, man, this is a really try-hard cast for All-Stars. I was like, the game is really try-hard. They're just trying so hard to win this.
Yeah,
LPL are holding nothing back.
Yeah, decent game overall. He receded the rotation. You know, the ball tower goes down. Hang on.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Hey!
and a Rengar.
Slippery Fox. Nice job by Westor. Flash was blown there. Bit of an NA Rengar. It rubs off when you're here. You know it does. He was saying 1v1 me, bro, but it didn't work. So no kill comes from that. However, that's still, the little things like that, giving Ice time to take down turrets unopposed, little things where they blow another flash. That's 3 flashes in the past minute or so off of Fire they don't have to use for anything.
Yeah,
so.
just their ability to immediately collapse with these teleports is what's pulling them ahead, because the initial move was a mistake. As we see Karsa going down here. POL did place check, but wasn't executed perfectly from the LMS. Ziv did chose rather not to teleport in. Them at a numbers disadvantage, they got cleaned up, and he couldn't cross map at all. He got some additional CS, didn't get the tower, and now Koro's back in the bot lane, comfortably poking on Ziv. Ziv has to go for an all-in if he wants to win that, but it's not impossible.
Karsa trying to keep up in damage in the jungle, surpasses the boots, goes for all the damage to try and finish this warrior up. Rookie just dealing it out, dishing it to Westor in the mid lane, and easily Rift walking away.
And these are such, like, on the side lanes now, these are such long lanes that if you put Koro in it and you're popping this Frost Queen's Claim pretty much on cooldown now,
That's true.
Just try and get these picks, and they're pulling people to these side lanes. Rookie, they're pretty much fine with just having him in this mid lane, getting all of his CS casseted, and extending his laning phase until he hits these item spikes that he's on.
Yeah, but we're definitely seeing the effect of these bans targeted at Westor. Because Ari, in this meta, just I think there are far better picks available here to play in the mid lane, especially with Cassidy open. Just you need a snowball early, and didn't happen. Rookie now really showing that he knows how much damage it is. Ripple can auto attack. We reset the auto attack with the W. We see Oli and BB just under fire, and they just gotta pull back, playing split push, catch, assassin composition, but they're losing every single fight, which means they're just gonna slowly crumble away.
So here's something. Is there, at this point, besides a huge mistake, but I don't think Ice is going to make, a way for Fire to pull back in here? Could be Rookie going down at this point. May answer my question as we speak. Westor goes in, the orb coming back, does a bit of damage, but not enough for anybody else from Fire to follow through on that play. 15 minutes in, Ice is knocking on tier 2 turrets, and Fire can't do anything about it.
Those tier 2 turrets are rather squishy now. Those are actually squishier than previous turrets. The outer turrets are actually as durable, if not more durable than they previously were. So since they have 2 of those down, and now you're getting towards those juicy, easy to take turrets when somebody makes a mistake, that's going to be something that the LPL is looking for here.
I mean, look at where Bev is at compared to Uzi. 67 CS Kalista rushing Rune on one of the more inefficient items right now due to the changes.
Hey man, but it's got crit.
Yeah, it needs. Yeah, well, I don't think he's gonna ever get to.
But you have no damage to crit with.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
versus the Essence Weaver, where we're looking at the power spike here for Uzi. Like, he's still on a single item. He's actually gonna take a big leap forward once he gets additional crit, which means more CDR.
Dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun.
Look away!
Pop him like a sieve! Got it! He's down. 33 seconds on the clock for Civ. He will not be coming back up from that one too soon. And it looks like, again, Fire is down. One man. This power play Ice uses so efficiently could be another turret for them. However, the minions are lagging behind. They're moving a little too fast. That's what you get for trying hard.
Well, they're just going to dive the turret here.
Yellow's doing a really good job with that shield. He's just constantly being annoying. Just soaking as much projectiles as he can.
Yeah.
Because he knows he won't die. Just don't have the damage to even kill the support.
Yeah, they're all looking at one item right now.
It's one of those moments you play inside your opponent's brain where you know they're not going to engage on you in one moment, but the next moment they may be right behind you, and that's what PYL faces. Rookie over the wall to actually hit the back line, disturbing any engage that Fire would have had coming back into that. But I don't know if Rookie, he's all right. Nobody's going to chase him. I thought he was going to walk right into Ollie, but they have the wards to do everything they need on Fire's side.
And that's a TP for nothing here, so that just opens up more for LPL with their double TP. Rookie, though.
Oh, he walks right into it.
Okay, they get something maybe.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
No way. Oh, he could get out here. That's going to be the dash forward. Ziv gets a retribution kill for himself. A little bit long, but he gets it.
Rookie gave Ollie too much credit. He wanted to jump out of the potential binding coming in, but Ollie didn't even know what was happening on. He probably wasn't looking at his own screen. He was like, oh, okay, there's a gas in here. I'll just wait until we
My screen blinked red.
Yeah. Why is this happening? Then lands the bind, flash used.
They're going to go pick up a dragon here.
Number 2, boys.
The first one here for Fire.
First one for Fire.
Definitely need that first dragon. That first dragon is probably the most important one, save for 5. So getting that at least in your pocket so they don't just keep denying it from you is good. Still 6k down, though. So this is not ideal by any means.
Yeah, right here, Rookie's expecting the bind coming out after he does the damage.
It's funny because Ollie looked like he was just going to walk away.
Yeah.
He started walking towards the bush, and Rookie's just like, no, he knows I'm here. Apparently, no.
Advantage Fire for once, but not for long. They can't use too much of it. They're still just on their own side of the court for the majority of this right now. Clear Love looks like he may even go in and try to make some trouble if he doesn't just go to the mid lane, and he will. See that ward over the wall, does some clearing of his own, fully stacked with those charges so he can get himself out of a sticky situation if necessary. And looks like the split push will begin. Rookie to the top lane. This is going to start being even more hell for Fire. They will not be able to do anything about this. Already can't, really. 6,000 gold lead.
Rift Herald went over to Uzi. Actually didn't catch that.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it go down.
Yeah. I was expecting to hear that.
We're just having too much fun over here.
I know. There's too much action. But, yeah, he's going to pick that up, so now they have that pushing power. Oh, man, he's not even going for another seal item. He goes straight for a BF here. So he's not looking for the extra cooldown reduction. He's just trying to kill people.
Yeah, he may just put a raw damage and just get the eye edge for the crit.
Yeah, that's true. The crit from the eye edge will actually help the S3. Good call. Oh,
Karsa! Half of his
Don't need attack speed if you kill him in 2 bullets.
That's the new Q right there, the double up.
Ouch. When it hurts outside a game, you know it hurts inside the game. 19 on the clock, still running around. Will we have 20 minutes inside the base for Ice? They're looking to do that quite quick here. And this turret shouldn't be long for this world. Ollie's going to do what he can to break up the side here if there's any type of flank. It looks like they do save the turret.
Yeah, Ice playing pretty calm and collected here, always setting up the sideway pushes, not greeting, but just because they may be able to take the mid lane tower if they hardcore siege 5v5, they do set up their side waves every single time. We saw them go top, then go mid, wait for bot to push in, try to rotation. Doesn't really work immediately, well, fan out again. Just keep pushing these waves, keep making pressure. Because if you put pressure on assassins, you have vision of them. If you see them, well, they obviously will have a way harder time trying to assassinate you, and then it's so incredibly hard for the LMS here, Team Fire, to find a way out.
Yeah, when you know an assassin is coming.
Yeah. Half the...
They're not really an assassin anymore, then they're just a killer.
And then if you're...
That's how that works.
If you're 6,000 gold ahead, you're not going to be killing too much either.
What next? There's surplus of items in the inventory right now of LPL. They can do whatever they want. We're going to bring it back to this question because there's a very small chance it could ever happen, but we still want to know. What is that chance for Fire? Besides a big mistake, what can they organize?
I mean, keep control of your jungle and steal a Baron. I feel that's it. I think Team Ice here is likely going to continue the same style and either collapse on a tower, take one down. They'll probably go for one or two more tier 2s and then revert their attention to the Baron pit. They're clearing all these pink ones right now. Want to see a little more pinks there, but they just have their pick of the litter. They can do anything they want, especially when they're grouped. Composition-wise, they already outmatch the LMS at 6,000 gold advantage and superior team play to that.
And they have more options as well. You were talking about all the options they have. They have double TP too.
Yep.
So even if you do a 1-3-1, they can't really answer it as effectively as LMS side.
Fire getting a little movement towards the bot lane. This is going to obviously call down Koro, but that TP is still there for both teams. The play can be made if Fire gets caught out. Ice is going to start pressuring onto that mid lane here. PYL always in the front. Rookie has always as well been in and out with those force pulses, doing what he can and then flying back out every time it's up. No answer from Fire every time. It's just too fast and they're way too on their heels. 7-2, not looking good. And one fight could be finishing touches here for Ice if it comes down to an ace.
I think we're going to see a lot of this from the LPL in this tournament. I think they actually have a lot to prove just across the board. Last time we saw Koro, right, he was coming back in from a month of not playing in the quarters of Worlds.
Yeah.
And because of his back injury. So now He's like, okay, well, I'm trying to show that I'm in top shape right now. I can take on anybody that's an all-star at this tournament. And then you also have everybody else who's like, oh, did I not go to Worlds on Uzi's side? And then also PYL, there was so much on LGD's shoulders. So everybody on this lineup actually has something to prove and try to bring it home for China. That's why they're try-hard.
I would be too.
Oh, I'd be hella trying. If I was in this
Everybody
game,
knows you'd be tryharding.
Now the question is, would you...
who plays for fun?
That's true.
It's that elo.
The question is, would you be an EU or an NA All-Star?
Technically, I'm NA resident, so if I ever go back,
There you
I've
go.
declared NA residency. I like it more here.
Well,
Chipotle.
we might
Oh,
need
yep.
to put you in at some point if Fire cannot start to pick things up, Crepo. 7,000 gold. This is not looking good. 30 seconds on Dragon. It might be something that Fire can put on the plate here to get themselves back into the game.
There it
Already
is.
to the bot lane, though. Ziv looks like he's going down. He won't live for long. The riposte comes out, but it's only going to be a few more attacks here as he keeps jumping in and out of the brush. Uzi wants a piece. He actually gets to make it rain down.
Yeah, Team Ice is playing with a lot of respect for Ziv. They started earlier, rotating slightly out to the bottom, making sure they're no longer there, killing him first before they set their eyes on the Baron. Vision control from LMS actually has been good. So no complete fog of war advantage from the LPL.
Oh, here's the TP flank.
This is what we were looking for. Glacial Fissure right onto Karsa. Westor makes it out alive, though. Karsa, Ziv already down from the previous fight, so Ice is working off of their power play beautifully. Koro charmed up, cannot get the ult off in time. He actually goes down. We saw Wild Growth used there. And now Ice has 3 members in the mid lane to the 3 members Fire. Look like it's going to be any type of push.
Rookie has to back out. It looks like they're trying to get as much damage as possible. Possibly a pick here. There's the TP.
Oh, PYL not respecting the catch potential here.
Rookie.
This is what Fire wanted, but they can't even control the fight once they get it. Rookie's going hard. This could be a triple kill coming up for him. Ziv does cancel one out, but the triple does go over to Rookie. He's now 7-1-2 on the game.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting damage coming out of Rookie.
That's a quadra. You just wanted to call me a liar. We don't have the button. We did the button.
But it looked like everybody was trying to push, try to chunk people out, and get to this dragon. Everybody's actually going after these objectives. Nobody's just having that, oh, let's just have a bloodthirsty game. It's no, this is calculated. I've actually been looking over at the Ice players, and they are communicating. They have 2 shot callers on their team, Clearlove and PYL, and they just seem to be moving around the map perfectly. Rookie, though.
This was a great move if it wasn't for teleport, because they even had their teleport coming in from behind. Look at how far Ziv is. He's coming in with home guards right now. If Rookie did not have teleport, this fight would have gone entirely different. So again, a little oversight here from Fire. If you enter a situation where you would normally win, but you forget about teleport, then this happens.
Yeah, I really like teleport on Cassidy. And there's a kill for Westor.
Okay. See what you're cooking here, Westor. Didn't expect any solo plays coming out of this game, but that is a bit promising. If Ice continues to kind of let things go to the wayside, they don't focus, that can happen more.
And I like this build from Rookie because you go for the Rod of Ages, and there was usually the problem of, oh, I don't have a Morellonomicon or an Athene's for cooldown reduction, but now there is some on Lichbane, so it's easy to transition into this build.
Yeah, and this is just one of the reasons Cassidy has surged as the power pick. He was already coming back into the metagame, but all the traditional AP items got nerfed because they cost more gold or give less AP, except for Rod of Ages and Lichbane now with the added CDR. So the 2 core items for Cassidy got buffed, so it just makes the life just so much easier to play this champion.
He's running a 12-18 down in Thunderlord's Decree right now on that casket.
You always want that burst, and I think Thunderlord's Decree is a great mastery that's put a lot... That was a big burst. Speaking of burst, that's what I want to talk about here. Thunderlord's Decree has put a lot of champions over the edge. We're seeing more Lux, more Syndra, more Kassadin in solo queue.
I love it on
and
Lux.
even Anivia, right? Because sometimes you would have that thing where you're bursting them, and then they get away with just a small portion of HP, and now this gives you that extra burst to put you at that break point where you start getting fed. But there's an engage.
Oh, here's a break point for Ice. They want the fight now. That's a flash and a kill on Karsa. Bebe's going to get hit up here. They try to do a Fade's call, but it's not going to work. Their fate is to go down right here. And it does not look like they can get Westor or Ziv, but they're going to get much more. They're going for Baron.
And this was what we were talking about at times, like exactly, you know, Spooky Ghost getting used, the Whimsy Rengar going in the backline, Uzi pulling up the guns, Infinity Edge, Essence Weaver, double item power spike, blasting away, just blowing up the enemy composition right there.
You go into a game knowing...
There's the spooky ghost.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds too long.
They're still going to go after Ziv, though. He's getting chased around the map here. Can he get out?
I don't think so. This is going to be another finisher for them. That was a nice cross, though. Another breath of life. Can't say no to the god of death today, Ziv. Doesn't work like that.
What do we say to the god of death? Not again, please.
Not again, please.
It hurts. Please stop.
It's rookie time. Oh!
Westor Koro. There's the wild growth. You can get the help pick. Help pick Glitterlands. This could be the kill for him. Oh, it's not a one-on-one.
That's later,
Your
Rose.
love is everywhere right now.
Yeah, Westar did not get the memo. The 1v1s are after this game. This is free for all. Anybody can join in.
Rookie's already got it down. He got his win, 10-1-3. He knew what it was all about in the mid lane. Let's see, one of the final pushes here, if not the final. If Fire can put up a huge fight here on a mistake, you give them some room to work with, but they're on an iron lung here, and there's not a lot of room even if they get it.
They're going to push this out. Rookie is already pushing the bottom side, so they're going to be able to rotate straight to this bottom side, get to this tier 2 turret, chunk it out with the casted Lich Bane. It'll be gone, and they'll be knocking on this inhibitor turret very quickly.
Make it rain over the wall. Just being a nuisance right now. Uzi knows exactly what he's doing. Quicksilver Sash, so he can't get played by any types of stuns or locks. They're going for that inhibitor turret right now. And it looks like they're going to get the inhib after too, if Fire doesn't do something.
I really like QSS, and I really like Mercurial Scimitar right now because of the life steal on it. It's actually not a bad third item. It's extraordinarily good, and it shuts down a lot of options here. But look, they're going for the end game. Oh, he's gone!
Oh, bye, baby. Bye-bye. 19-6. Looks like Rookie's trying to do a bit more. He does have the vitals on him, so he doesn't want to get too close to Ziv. But Ziv's already hauling ass back towards the base. He goes down with a flash down as well. Carson could go down. PY. Oh, the turret focuses on him. Oh. He gets fired. They get iced. It's a shutdown onto Rookie. Finally. Ice is still in the base, and it's an ace onto Fire.
Oh, man, they're just going to go for the end here. 29 minutes in. LPL came to play. They're here to prove something.
Absolutely fantastic game. Another 100 points going to Ice as the LPL takes down the LMS. A 30-minute game. Man, what tryhards. Fantastic play, though. All jokes aside, they picked the composition and used it perfectly. Right? Even coming out of Champ Select, you guys said, they're going to use it like this. And usually that's how it happens if you don't mess everything up and have to play from behind, but it's exactly what they decided.
Yeah, the level 1 definitely influenced this game a lot, but then they played it out beautifully. Like Team Ice has another win here on the board and just playing to their strength. The only thing you can maybe harp on is just kind of poor vision control around Baron, but that's if you're nitpicking, and this is All-Stars. This is not, this isn't Worlds, you know. At Worlds maybe we could have made that comment, but for an All-Stars team coming together from different teams here, the maximum limit is 2 players from the same team overall here. Yeah, fantastic performance.
Yeah, and they had 5 days of practice together, so, and under the coach Aaron, so they know what they're doing. They have that communication down, but 2 shot callers as well. I'm actually very interested in how they work that out. Is PYL calling? Is Clearlove calling? Are they just feeding each other information? Does one take over later in the game? I think this is really cool because they have a lot of force on their team, even in communication.
Makes sense. I mean, PYL, I always feel as a support, it's easier to call towards the late game, let the guys who are going to fight or the jungler do what he needs to do. We'll see. We can ask later. We'll interview. We have a ton of time. We have a long way to go here for the 2015 All-Star Weekend. But for right now, we're going to throw it over to the analyst stats to break down that game.
Thank you very much. Wow, let's talk about this game. You're not allowed to use the word try hard for the entire segment.
Serious.
Yeah. Yeah, they're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, after like a rough set at Worlds, and like LG rough tournament, just a pretty rough tournament at Worlds for pretty much all of China. Then LGD gets pretty much wrecked at IM San Jose, and it's like Chinese fans like losing a lot of Chinese teams. It's like, okay, look, we're done letting you guys down, like, and they go really hard, and good for them, right? Like, all right, like.
I mean, let's be real. They lost to NA at IM San Jose. That's a wake-up call.
That's embarrassing.
That's a wake-up call.
Yeah.
Then you come to All-Star now in LA, and you kick everyone's butt. That's what you do.
Kick everyone's butt. Let's take a look at the team comps, because indeed both teams actually went into this game pretty serious. The LMS as well. But the first pick, Lulu, you guys were immediately like, wow, that is a plan. Like that you're in this to win.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I was trying to think of the right word to say. As serious as you can get
right? Frost Queen's Claim Lulu is about as serious as you can get right here at All Stars. I mean, you talk about catching people out, like you can already haste a Rengar, and how about they're slowed down for 4 seconds to really make sure we catch up to everyone else? It's a whole bunch of pain. I didn't know if this was actually normal or not. I haven't been looking at builds very heavily, but Max E first Misfortune from Uzi with Thunderlords, instant triggers, basically. You just hit E in lane, you're like, enjoy your 200 damage, punk, and it's, oh, where's my counterplay? You just kind of take damage, so I learned a couple of cool things here.
Yeah, there's a lot of builds we can look at. But also when it comes to these picks, these serious picks and so on, as long as both teams are doing it, it's fine. I mean, then it's fun. And then we can keep sitting in here and looking at this patch and say, okay, this champion, he's too strong, like the Jax with the Rage Blade and so on. But then Kassadin comes in from Rookie. Again, his item build is awesome. Rod of Ages, Lich Bane. I personally done a bit in solo queue. I think maybe he's been looking. Because right now these two items are very cost efficient, and then you can go Outlast third because it costs too much now to go second. Right, Kobe?
Yeah,
I know you've been watching as well. So you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
The other thing is that I really like the LPL. They were very quick to roam down bottom, and they collapse as soon as there's a fight. And that's what really got them ahead. Clear Love picks up 2 early kills on Rengar, the jungle assassin. Then Kassadin goes down, gets 2 kills as well for himself, and Rookie just takes over the entire game.
If only we had a replay of the bottom lane anything. Oh, we do! Let's get it!
Definitely not planned at all.
Yeah, let's roll the clip out. Kobe, go ahead.
So yeah, this is actually PYL missing skill shots by he's baiting here. He's getting a little overextending here, and they actually lose the 2 versus 2.
Yeah.
But they know they're junglers in the river, just killed the crab. So Clear Love is on the way with stacks of ferocity. He's gonna come in, clean up really easily here, and then Ooze is also able to flash out of range there and survive it.
Yeah, really perfect to land the slow flash into the other brush. And there's just no chance anymore for Baby to catch up. So yeah, mechanically awesome. And it's like really cool. Like, you know, I cast North American LCS, so I don't get to see this very often. But you come to like big events like this, and there's like some really, really good players making like the mechanically amazing stuff. And I'm like, man, these guys are so
into
good.
a bush.
Look. Again, I cast NALCS. We don't even hit brushes sometimes.
Whoa. Where's your pipe?
He's the NA caster, by the way. We didn't say anything. We didn't say anything.
Everyone's beating up on NA, even the NA
Becoming a turn go real quick, you know, just.
I'll hold the prize.
Well, you have reason to, actually, because the stage is going to get set for a next round of 1 versus 1s.
We can do that.
No, I thought we were going to look at the points, actually, because Team Fire...
No, we can look at the points later.
No, never mind. Okay, never mind.
And Team Fire.
Never mind, then. We're going to send it down to Dash, who's going to talk to 2 powerhouses in the mid lane who are preparing to face off in that 1 versus 1 tournament.
Thank you very much, Shox. Yes, I'm standing by with Froggen, Faker, and Homin, of course, who's going to help us out with some translations. Team Ice coming out of the gate hot, so I'm going to go to Froggen first. When we turn our attention towards the 1v1 tournament, you've already been able to see 7 of the games play out. Have you picked up any tips and tricks from the other combatants so far that are going to help you hone your strategy?
Yeah, I have seen it's pretty much AD carries that's the strong thing, but I find that a bit boring, so I might go for something else.
I like it. Maybe ban them all out. What about on this end? Any tips and tricks, things you picked up from the other games that have been played?
지금까지 1대1 경기가 총 7경기가 진행됐었는데 1대1 경기가 좀 남들 경기한 거 보면서 요령이나 좀 팁을 혹시 배운 게 있나요?
우선 원거리 챔피언이 지금 많이 괜찮은 것 같고 원거리 챔피언을 잘 활용하면 좋은 성적을 낼 수 있을 것 같아요.
So I think so far all the AD carry champions are very hot. They're very good champions to pick, and so I think as long as I get to pick one of those AD champions, I should be able to play pretty well.
All right, so maybe thinking AD champions, but there's been some rumblings on the internet since we've got these 2 big mid laners in the game about a possible Anivia mirror matchup. Faker, what are your thoughts on that?
지금 뭐 비록 이제 원딜 챔피언들이 좋다고 얘기하셨지만 이제 인터넷 커뮤니티상에서는 좀 애니비아 미러 매치 같은 이런 경우의 수도 되게 많이 화제되고 있는데 혹시 그거에 대해서 좀 미리 얘기된 게 있나요?
우선 저는 원거리 챔피언이 좋긴 하지만 프로겐 선수랑 애니비아 미러 매치를 한번 해보고 싶기 때문에 프로겐 선수가 해볼 의향이 있으시면 저도 애니비아를 기꺼이 할 생각이 있습니다.
So even though I do think that AD champions are pretty good, if Froggen is willing to play the Anivia mirror match, I also have intentions to play that match.
All right, well, it was just laid down there, Froggen. What's your response? Are we going to see the Anivia mirror matchup?
I think we're going to see Anivia matchup.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's gotten me more excited than I already was for this matchup. Now, knowing, I guess, ahead of time what the champions are going to be, any final words for your opponent here, Froggen, before we get into the 1v1s?
I just want to wish you best of luck.
That was very kind. We're keeping it very amicable so far. And then Faker, a response.
페이커 선수도 이제 경기 들어가기 앞서서 마지막으로 프로겐 선수한테 한마디 좀 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Don't make me wrecked.
Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get ready for this 1v1 in just a moment. For now, though, we've got to throw it to a quick break before we come back and get into the action. Thank you, gentlemen.
This is going to be a good game. I'm not going to lie. Once both teams go try hard, it gets a little more fun. The Clear Love flashes in for the W. Uzi to the other cross. What a play coming in. Spooky ghosts are out, but here comes Westor with the charm. He's only got half a mana bar, and they take down BB. There. This is what Fire wanted, but they can't even control the fight once they get it. Rookie's going hard. This could be a triple kill coming up for him. Carson could go down PY. Oh, the turret focuses on him. He gets fired. They get iced. This is a shutdown on the Rookie. Another 100 points going to ice as the LPL takes down the LMS.